In a small village on the outskirts of Nairobi, Kenya, lived a courageous girl named Amina. She was a bright-eyed, 12-year-old with dreams as vast as the African plains that surrounded her home. Amina's days were filled with laughter, playing with friends, and helping her mother with daily chores. However, a dark shadow loomed over Amina's happiness. The tradition of female genital mutilation, FGM, cast a sinister cloud over the village. Amina had heard whispered conversations among the women, and the fear in their eyes was enough to send shivers down her spine. Despite the danger, Amina knew that the time for her to undergo this cruel practice was approaching. Amina's mother, though kind-hearted, adhered to the tradition out of fear for societal judgment. But Amina had different plans. She couldn't bear the thought of losing a part of herself, both physically and metaphorically, to a practice she found barbaric. As the day of the ceremony drew near, Amina's heart pounded with anxiety. The night before the dreaded event, she made a decision that would change the course of her life. Amina packed a small bag with a few belongings, including a photograph of her family, and tiptoed out of her home. Underneath the moonlit African sky, Amina navigated the labyrinth of village paths with only the distant sounds of crickets and the rustle of leaves to accompany her. Fear and determination gripped her heart in equal measure. She knew she had to escape, not just for herself, but to break free from the chains of tradition that had bound her ancestors. Amina's journey took her through dense forests and open fields, guided by the North Star and the whispers of the wind. Along the way, she encountered strangers who, rather than pose a threat, offered her food, shelter, and guidance. Amina learned that there were people beyond her village who abhorred the practice of FGM and were willing to help her. Word of Amina's escape spread, and soon, a network of activists joined forces to protect her. They provided her with a new identity and arranged for her to live in a safe haven far from the clutches of tradition. Amina's story became a rallying cry for change, inspiring others to question age-old customs that caused harm to innocent girls. Back in the village, Amina's disappearance sparked conversations about the harmful effects of FGM. Slowly but steadily, a movement against the practice gained momentum. Amina's bravery had ignited a spark that would ultimately lead to a cultural shift in her community. As Amina settled into her new life, she continued her education, dreaming of becoming a voice for those who couldn't speak for themselves. She had escaped the shackles of tradition, and in doing so, she became a beacon of hope for countless others, proving that even in the face of adversity, the pursuit of one's dreams could lead to a brighter, more liberated future.